Subhamavyas Maharaj ki Jai.
You can take your seats now. Namaste, good evening. Yeah. Sit around everyone, it's not people. Okay, let's go. Namaste, sit around everyone. Welcome to our first of 3 sessions of Satsang. It is always so comforting when we sit together and share in these inspirational moments. And if I must add, especially at the Mandir. So we look forward to seeing all of you and so many more on tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. and Sunday at 7 p.m. and Sunday at 9 a.m. Panaji, we are so blessed to have you in our company, and officiating for these 3 sessions is Panaji Neil Dev Persad. Panaji, we cannot thank you enough for gracing our Mandir on your first visit to St. Maarten. On behalf of the board of St. Maarten Hindu Organization and everyone here and those who are yet to come tonight, we are eternally grateful to be in your presence and to have the opportunity to listen to your satsang. But first, a little bit about our Revered Panaji, who is originally from South Trinidad. He is accompanied by his Dharmapatni Armala Devi, keyboardist Shiva, and dholak player Sital. Panaji comes from a family deeply committed to spreading the teachings of Sanatan Dharma. His father, the esteemed Pandit teacher Tulsi Persad of Devi Trinidad, is a renowned scholar of the Ramcharitamanas. Educated in Toronto, Canada in the late 80s, Panaji later moved to South Florida, where he continues to play a pivotal role in propagation of Dharma across North America and beyond. He serves as a spiritual advisor at several organizations, including the Devi Mandir in Pickering, Ontario, Canada, and the Hindu Spiritual Care Institute, a California non-profit organization dedicated to training and universal community service rooted in Hindu tradition and wisdom. Panaji also serves as the president of the Diwali Nagar in USA. An accomplished musician, you will hear later on, Panaji was trained by revered gurus in Trinidad. He has graced the stage alongside iconic artists such as Anup Jalota, Anuradha Parwal, and the late Sri Hariom Sharan, using the power of spiritual music to touch hearts and elevate souls. Alongside his spiritual endeavors, Panaji is a skilled professional, balancing his role as an IT director for a cloud-based telecommunication company with his duties as a global ambassador to Sanatan Dharma. Empowered by his beloved father, revered gurus, and the inspirational divine call to this mission of spirituality many years ago, Panaji shares the universal teachings of Sanatan Dharma, guided by Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba, a unifying message to love all, serve all. He reminds us of the sacred purpose of human existence, to recognize, realize the divine within everyone, to serve all with humility, to embrace unity in diversity, and to harness the transformative power of kindness in thought, word, and action, with Bhagwan's bringing us all closer to the ultimate goal of self-realization. And so, without further ado, we request everyone to please sit comfortably and direct our attention to Panditji. Thank you.
Jai Jai Sitaram Sabkori. Thank you very much, Didi, for that wonderful introduction. And to all of you who have made the journey to the beautiful mandir this evening here in St. Maarten, we say to you namaskar. I'd like you, if it's possible, to sit upright for a few minutes. Stretch that backbone. Let all of the positive energy flow from the Mooladhara chakra, which is at the base, up the spine, spinal column, and gently close your eyes and take a deep breath. Fill the lungs to capacity. Then exhale slowly. Take another deep breath. Fill the lungs to capacity. Let that oxygen flow now through the entire body. Exhale gently. This time, take another deep breath. Feel the pure, refreshed blood flowing all through the body. Listen now to the mind. With your hands clasped, let us prostrate now before the gods. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Sri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswati Namaha, Sri Guru Charana Kamalebhyo Namo Namaha. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. We bow to the feet of Jagadambe Bhavani Shankara, the Mother of this universe. Sarvamangalmangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trambake Gauri Narayani Namostute. As we look up the Mount Kailash now, seated is Bholinath, Bhagwan Shiva, in the Abhaya Mudra position. He blesses all of us. We call upon him. Karpur Gauram Karunavataram Samsar Saram Bhujagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hridayaravindehi Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami. Pavanabhuta Hanumanji Mahavir Swami, the storehouse of energy. Tonight, we bow before him and we ask him, O Lord, to remove all sickness, pains and sufferings from our bodies, our minds and souls, and of course the entire planet. Atulit Balidhama Eva Shenavadeham Tanujamana Krishanam Vyayamadraganyam Sakala Gunanidhanam Manaranamadisham Raghupati Priya Bhattam Vajajatam Namami. Glowing his mystical Vasuri, Bhagavan Shri Krishna, Mohan Muraliya Ghansham, we ask him, O Lord, blow that beautiful mystical air through our bodies, purifying our minds, our bodies and souls. We now bow to the feet of Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Hamsacharurmardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Yada yada hi dharmasya Glanirбhavati bharata Abhyudhanamasa dharmasya Tadatmanam srijamyaham Paritrāṇāya sadhūnāṁ Vināṣāya ca duṣkritāṁ Dharma samsthapanāर्थāya Sambhavami yuge yuge Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Remain in that posture for prayer. One of the most powerful mantras ever given to mankind, Shri Gayatri Mantra. We chant 3 times. We recitate now the beautiful, powerful mantra of Ma Gayatri. Take a deep breath again. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. Prem se bol Shri Gayatri Mata Maharani ki jai. Now I'd like you to place your hands, the palms of your hands like this, on your thighs. Let them face up. And let that energy now flow upwards. And keep your back straight again. Sit upright. Gently close your eyes, and we are going to go into 1 minute of utmost silence. This is called Mauna. And when we go into silence, I'd like you to listen. Listen to the sound that emanates from your mind. Listen to the heart. प्रेम से बोलो गजानन स्वामी की जय. Once again, a pleasant good evening, Sitaram, Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, Jai Guru Datta, Om Sai Ram. It's an absolute blessing and an honor to be amongst you this evening here in this beautiful island of St. Maarten, which I've only experienced now for the past 4 hours maybe. We just came in. I look forward to meeting all of you and getting to know all of you on a personal level, and certainly to share and for you to enjoy and to participate in these 3 sessions of Bhakti. As we begin our very first bhajan this evening, glorifying Bhagavan Sri Ganesha, I have one simple request from all of you. See these 2 musical instruments? They're free of charge and they work like this. I want you to clap. Don't be afraid. Sing to the top of your voices. If you feel shy, close your eyes. Nobody's going to see you. Just sing. Join us as we glorify Bhagavan Sri Ganesha in this beautiful period of Ganesh Utsav. Prem se bolo Gajanan Swami ki. Samukascha ekdantascha Kapilo Gajakardkaha Lambodharascha Vikto Vignanajo Ganadipa Dhumraketur Ganadaksha भालचंद्रो गजाननम् एका शुभ कर्मो वेदो स्कंद पूर्णवजा। जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति। एक से बोलो जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति। जय गणपति वेद विनाशनहारी गणपति वेद विनाशनहारी गणपति वेद विनाश। ओ जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय लंबोदर पीतांबर सोहे हरिमणि मुकुटन यन रत्नाए। लंबोदर पीतांबर सोहे हरिमणि मुकुटन यन रत्नाए। गजमल माल गले बिंद सोहे गजमल माल गले बिंद सोहे। गणपति वेद विनाशनहारी गणपति वेद विनाशनहारी। Everybody, beautiful. जय जय गणपति जय गणपति से जय गणेश जय गणपति। हरि बोल जय जय गणपति जय गणपति। मोदक लेत लेत जन्मी जब तुमक जगत को उड़न खाए। मोदक लेत लेत जन्मी जब तुमक जगत को उड़न खाए। रिद्धि सिद्धि का जबर दोलावत रिद्धि सिद्धि का जबर दोलावत। सुख समोहन सुधारे गणपति वेद हरि बोल गणपति वेद विनाशनहारी। ओ जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति। जय 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 गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय। Come on, devotees, clap your hands now and call upon him in this beautiful period of Ganesha himself, the remover of all obstacles, Vinayaka. Moria, Moria, Papa, Moria, Moria, Papa, Moria, 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 Papa, Moria, 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 Papa, Moria, 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 Can you feel His presence? He's here. Pardon me. This is what happens when beautiful souls like you all, like we all, get together in Satsangh. Goswami Tulsidas teaches us in Ramayana, Sat Samagama Hari Katha Tulsi Durlabh Doye Sutdara or Lakshmi Papi Ke Bhi Hoye. What does this mean in English? It is because of our past karmas or past good deeds. We may have done something good in the past. To earn the blessing or the benefit to sit in satsang. This doesn't come to any and anyone. Satsang is only, you have to be blessed to say, yes, you are invited to the satsang tonight, but there's a superior force that ensures us that we are in the company. Sat means truth, and sangha means to assemble for the truth. And this is why we are here tonight. Prem se bolo Gajanan Swami ki jai. By the way, it's been a while since I've seen a beautiful murti of Bhagwan Sri Ganesha such as this. Very, very appealing. Now, in the order of priority, as we go as Sanatanists, we go first to Lord Ganesha. Anybody knows who we go to next? In that order, who comes next?
Shiva.
Close. The Guru. Lord Ganesha is first, then we go to the feet of the Guru. Now, most of us may have been christened, as we say, or we have taken an acharya or pandit as a spiritual guru in our lives, perhaps at the early age of 10 or 11. In my case, my guru has gone to the beyond already. May his Atma remain with Bhagavan Sri Krishna. However, we have all been born with two gurus automatically. Who are those gurus? Beautiful. Matrudeva Bhava, Pitrudeva Bhava. That's the order. If your parents are alive and they are here tonight, bow to their feet. If they are not, if they have gone to the beyond, I want you to bring their images into your mind, because all you have to do is faster than the most powerful microcomputer. You see this mind. Just do this, and you see their images are right here now. Now that they are seated in your minds, I want you to subliminally bow to them, because you see, devotees, the blessings of our parents supersedes anything else that you can ever earn in this world. Nothing, money can never buy that. When your parents blesses you, children especially, I say to you, every opportunity that you have as children to take the blessings of your parents, seize it, take advantage of it. Don't wait till it's too late, until they're in a coffin and shedding tears, alligator tears as we call them. It has no use then. Seek the blessings of our parents. Tonight, this next bhajan as we sing together, Guru Matru Pita, Guru Bandhu Sakha, Tere Charanon mein sai mere koti pranam. Mother and father, this friendship, this bond for life, you always will reside in my heart. Tonight, I pay tribute to my parents who are probably tuned in. If the cricket is not on, if there's no CPL on tonight, they are on my feet tonight. If it's cricket, forget it. They're watching CPL. Mommy and Daddy, down in Trinidad, I bow to my Prathamati, my first gurus. I bow to you. Brothers and sisters, let us blend our voices as we sing. Guru Brahma Pandita, you've done a wonderful job. Thank you. Guru Matru Pita, Guru Bandhu Sakha, Guru Mat. Come on, sing. Guru Bandhu Sakha, Tere Charanon mein sai mere koti pranam. Tere Charanon mein sai mere koti. Once more, sing it please. Guru Matru Pita, Guru Bandhu Sakha, Guru Matru Pita, Tere Charanon mein sai mere koti pranam. Tumhi bhakti ho, tumhi shakti ho, tumhi bhakti ho, tumhi shakti ho, tumhi mukti ho, mere bhole Shiva. Tumhi mukti ho, mere bhole Shiva. Guru Matru Pita, Guru Bandhu Sakha, Guru Matru Pita, Guru Bandhu Sakha, Tere Charanon mein sai mere koti pranam. Tere Charanon mein sai Lord Shiva, absolute reality. You are my love, you are my compassion, you are my salvation. Tum hi prema ho, tum hi karuna ho, tum hi prema ho, tum hi karuna ho, tum hi moksha ho, mere Sangh Shiva, tum hi moksha ho, mere. Everybody sing, follow. Guru Maat Pita, Guru Bandhu Sakha, Guru Maat Pita, Guru Bandhu Sakha, Mere Charan Mere Swami, Guru Pranam, Mere Charan Mere Swami, Guru Pranam. Prem se bolo Shri Guru Maharaj ki Jai. Devotees, wherever our Gurus are tonight, we seek their blessings. So in that order we have come from Lord Ganesha. We have gone to the feet of the Guru. Next, we go to the Queen, Mother Durga herself, the creatrix. Do you all celebrate Navratri? Yes, you do. Okay, great. Navratri is coming up. I believe it's the 3rd of October it begins. And for 9 nights of worship to the Divine Goddess. This Mother, the creatrix, we have all come from the womb of a mother, make no mistake. And that is why a mother holds the highest authority of any family. This is why the mantra didn't say Pitru Deva Bhava, Matru Deva Bhava. No, we don't say gentlemen and ladies, do we? We don't say Ram, then Sita. It's always the mother first. Matru Deva Bhava, Pitru Deva Bhava. Oh, universal mother, the bhajan tells us. Very powerful bhajan. You can actually feel Shakti Devi Ma. She is here on the altar now. Where is she at? On the end, yes. Oh, powerful Devi Ma Durga, awaken us from this slumber of ignorance. And this is why some of us, not you all, some people are lethargic. Means they don't even have the energy to offer a lota of dhar to Surya Narayan, to come to temple, to light a diya. Let's not go to the Diwali Hindus because they light a diya once only for the year. You are Mother Gauri, the bhajan tells us. You are Chandi Devi. Awaken us to the inherent Atmic reality, the charma of Lord Shiva. Let us blend our voices once more as we glorify Jagadambe Bhavani Shankar Mata. Again, a very powerful bhajan. If you close your eyes or you look at the murti of her while we sing, and we'll sing together, I want you to feel, you'll read the energy, you'll feel the vibrations. The bhajan tells us, Jago, Jago, Ma. Ma, please open your eyes and look at your beautiful creations, your children, seated in front of you tonight, here at this beautiful St. Maarten Hindu Organization Mandir, singing and glorifying, waiting for your divine presence. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha Jagadodharini Mata Durga Jagadodharini Mata Jagadodharini Mata Durga Jagadodharini Mata. Open your eyes and look at it, Ma. Jago Jago Ma, Jago Jago Ma, Jago Jago Ma, Janani. Jago Jago Ma, Jago Jago Ma, Jago Jago Ma, Janani. Hey Gauri Devi, Bane Chandi Devi. Hey Gauri Devi, Bane Chandi Devi. Hey Shiva Ramana Jago Ma, Hey Shiva Ramana Jago Ma, Hey Shiva Ramana Jago Ma, Hey Shiva Ramana. jago ma, jago jago ma, jago jago ma janani. Jago jago ma, jago jago ma, jago jago ma janani. Hey Gauri Devi Rana Chandni Devi, hey Gauri Devi Rana Chandni Devi, hey Shiva Ramana jago ma, 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 jag jag do hari ma, jag jag do hari ma. Jago jago ma, jago jago ma, jago jago ma janani. Jago jago ma, jago jago ma, jago jago ma janani. Jagadodharini Mata Durga, Jagadodharini ma. प्रेम से बोलो जगदम्बे भवानी शंकर माता की जय। Jai Jagdambe. Did you feel her presence? Once again, Swagatam. Swagatam means welcome. To all the members of this St. Maarten Hindu organization, the board of directors, reverend elders, brothers, sisters, children, thank you for making the effort, the journey to be with us tonight. Tonight I'm accompanied, and Didi already introduced, for the duration of this yajna, by my wonderful Dulhan, Urmilaji, my Bhaiya on the dholak, a very skilled, renowned dholak tabla player, rhythmist, all the way from a place called San Grande in Trinidad, Sital Ramnarayan. Give him a lovely round of applause. And of course, my other brother, who is a fantastic sound engineer. He's actually the reason why you can hear us well tonight. And also an excellent keyboard player. I've known him for many years. Shiva Samlal Singh. Give him a lovely applause. He's all the way in Florida. And they have all made a journey with me from Florida today. And may God continue to bless you and your families, Bhayas, and continue to spread Sanatan Dharma as we do globally. We're happy to be in devotion with you wonderful beings tonight for each of these 3 sessions of Bhakti, Bhakti Satsangh. Also, our listeners and viewers on social media, welcome tonight. I'm sure all of you have your WhatsApp and Instagram, and we have no Snapchat, I think, too. Please share the broadcast. My name is Pandit Neil Dev Persad, and you can find us. If we have a live feed going here, please share it on your walls, your pages, etc. We are going to be deeply engulfed in Bhakti, Shakti, which you have just felt, Gyan, which is knowledge, with divinity and love. The watchword for this entire yajna, perhaps the most powerful 4-letter word in this entire universe is what? Love. L-O-V-E. All Hindus across the world during this time are observing a holy period of Ganesha Utsava. And today, from speaking with Didi and Bhaiya, I learned that you all have Ganesh, they do the actual Visarjan here on the island, which is amazing. During tonight's Katha, we look at what a symbolic way to spend our evening by glorifying Sri Ganesha, and also by delving into the significance of the Lord Vinayaka, and what does he exemplify. When you ask the average Hindu today, who is Lord Ganesha? Oh, that fellow with the elephant head. Do we really understand the symbolism of Lord Ganesha? He is known as Prathama Puja. Prathama means first. In anything that we do, he has to be worshipped first. He has earned that. We'll talk a little bit about that tonight. He has earned that right. If we are starting a business, if we are building a home, if we are digging the dirt for the very first construction piece of concrete or post, Ganesh Puja has to be performed. If not, there will always be obstacles. And the reason we perform the puja is not because the Pandit said so, because he will remove any and all obstacles that can create problems during the construction phase. whenever I performed, we call it, just for nomenclature, we say christening. When I performed the thread ceremony for my shishyas, I asked them, I said, you bring along a textbook, a copybook, a notebook, and the first thing that you should do is write or draw the symbol of Lord Ganesha on that book. I've also instructed some of them to, when they go to do their exams, to draw it, but I don't know if that's allowed. Maybe they will deny them, or they will think, they may say, what kind of nonsense is this, Because some people don't understand it. But if you look at the Om, right? We're all familiar with the Om. Do we have an Om anywhere? Maybe not. There it is. All the way up top. Okay, it's covered. Alright. So the Om is first, in Sanskrit, it's like a number 3 with a tail. Right? And then on the other side, you have the semicircle looking up like this, and you have 3 of them with a dot. That's the sound. The dot represents in Sanskrit Om. When you place the Om, and if you make another semicircle like this, like a C, and you put another dot, guess what? You've created a picture of the head of Lord Ganesha. Try it when you go home. Simple. What are we to learn from He? Who is He? And what surrounds Him? The inner meaning and the core message of Bhagwan Sri Ganesha. Tomorrow night, do join us as we enter the sacred pages of Sri Ramcharitmanas. And we'll immerse ourselves, that's the Ramayana, by the way. We'll immerse ourselves into the sweet Ramayana. Ati Sundaram. Very, very sweet indeed. The glories of Maryada Purushottam Bhagwan Sri Ramchandraji. Some of you may reminisce the days growing up in either Guyana, Trinidad, Suriname, where we've come from, India maybe, and your Aji or Aja or Nani singing and chanting from the Ramayana. One of our holy scriptures guides in our lives today. It was brought by our ancestors across the Kalapani, that dark ocean that separates us from India. And they made their journey across here hundreds of years ago, over 100 years ago, sorry. And the nectar and the lessons and the traditions, culture, the sacred knowledge, it still runs deep in our veins. Brothers and sisters, as our ancestors did in ancient times, to be in community of love and devotion like you are here tonight, I commend all of you for participation. May Bhagwan continue to bless you and your beautiful families here in this beautiful island of St. Maarten. As we continue, let me cover Sunday. I know Didi said tomorrow we're coming at 7 in the morning. She'll be here at 7 in the morning, we'll be sleeping. No. Sunday morning, we'll join in worship to Bhagwan Shri Krishna and the ways of our adorable, playful Kanhaiya, joining together in many chants and bhajans, where we can all clap, sing and express the happiness that comes from our Kanchori, Bhagwan Shri Krishna. To really grasp the essence or the Shakti of this Katha, we must be listened with a focus, one point in mind, and be fully present. We should keep our thoughts right here in this mandir and release all the worries. When you walk through those doors, release all the worries, all the negative thoughts. If you have to work tomorrow, forget that too. Not to forget to go to work, forget the thought of going to work. And open your hearts, devotees. These bhajans that we just sung, they are what's called the rock breaker. It pulverizes our hearts. It makes it like a sponge ready now to absorb the nectar of Bhagwan from our scriptures. Let the real seat of Bhagwan be our hearts. And I'll use an analogy. When a cup is filled with water to the top, if you pour more water into that, what happens? It overflows, right? It goes to waste. In our hearts, if Bhagwan is there, anything that you think, see, say, speak, or do, guess what? It has to go through Him first. On all of your computers at home or your jobs, you have something called antivirus, not so? If not, make sure you install some tomorrow. If you don't have antivirus, what happens? Anything that leaves the computer, if you have a virus, it goes as you start sharing this virus. Pandemic. So when Bhagwan is within us, if He is always in the heart, every word, thought, and deed will always be purified. He will have to be like the traffic cop. Say, no, don't say. Go, no, don't go. Put Him in charge or her in charge, whatever form of Bhagwan you worship. Tonight we focus on Lord Ganesha. And we are in the 28th Kali Yuga. 27 Kali Yugas have gone. This is the age, right? Treta, Dwapar, Madhyam Kali Yuga. The lyricist says, in one of the past yugas, Sat Yuga recorded this song, this bhajan. He says, Satyuga ki ek baat sunaye, Girija Sut ki katha sunaye. This, my dear brothers and sisters, is indeed an introduction to the katha of Bhagwan Sri Ganesha. Let us sing this beautiful bhajan, Satyuga ki ek baat sunaye. It happened in the Satyuga. Listen to the devotee, the story of the son of Parvati. It was early morning. No one was there to guard Mother Parvati. And she made a little murti or statue of clay. And then she infused prana pratishta, infused life into it. And she asked him not to let anyone in without her permission. Prem se bolo Gajanan Swami ki. Satyuga ki ek baat sunaye, Girija Sut ki katha sunaye. Satyuga ki ek baat sunaye, Girija Sut ki katha sunaye. प्रातस्नान की बेला थी वो, कोई नहा आ देखा दो। मूरत माटी की बनाई, दान प्रतिष्ठा उसने कराई। बोली किसी को आना देना, जब तक ना आदेश सुना। After Lord Ganesha was placed as a guard in front of his cave, a little while after, Shankarji came, and this young boy stopped his father to be from going into the cage. Shankarji, Lord Shiva, became very furious of the disrespectful behavior and struck him with his trident. The Bhajan said, Itne mein Shankar ji padhare, aur balak ne roke dhare, Shiv ne koop kiya tab bhari, Shiv ne koop kiya tab bhari, le Trishul nij sudh pe chadai, Satyug ki baat batari, Girija Sut ki katha sunaye. Satyug ki baat batari, Girija Sut ki katha sunaye. As Lord Shiva struck him now with his Trishul, his head fell to the ground. Mother Parvati became very depressed at this. Shankar, his son now realized that this is your son. He made a big mistake and he was anxious now to correct him by giving him life again. Bhajan tells us. Sheesh utara us balak ka, vyakul haar tha Parvati ka, bhul hui Shankar ji aaye, bhul hui Shankar ne jaani, kaise kisko pran dilaye, kaise kisko pran dilaye. Satyug ki baat batari, Girija Sut ki katha sunaye. Satyug ki baat batari, Girija Sut ki katha sunaye. Girija Sut ki katha sunaye. Girija Sut ki katha sunaye. Prem se bolo Gajanan Swami ki. Now devotees, according to the bhajan, Lord Shiva took the head of Lord Ganesha, which is Trishul, And Mother Parvati, in her anger, she began to scold Shankar Bhagwan. And of course, you know, those of us who are married, when the rain starts to yell and scream, what happens? Not yell and scream. When she's a little upset, you try to calm the situation. Lord Shiva now made his way into the forest and looking for the first creature, or the first living animal or creature that he can now bring towards Mother Parvati. This next bhajan, a chant actually, again creating that positive energy. Chant the name of Lord Ganesha, beloved Prince of Mother Gauri. I surrender to thee, the Lord of all demigods, beloved Prince of Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati, Bhagwan Sri Ganesha. Let us clap our hands. Again, feel the energy as we glorify him. Gauri Ganesh Uma Mahe Parvati Nandan Shri Gauri Ganesh Uma Mahe Parvati Nandan Shri Sharanam Ganesh Sharanam Ganesh Sharanam Ganesh Sharanam Ganesh Shivanam Ganapati Now that we have clapped, we have sung, we have chanted and felt the presence of Bhagwan, what is the message? What is this great message of Ganapati? Knowledge of the seer and the seen is the great message of Ganapati. And this is the Advent we are celebrating in this period of Ganesha Utsava. Ga means buddhi or intelligence. Na means vigyan or wisdom. And Pati means the master. So Ganapati is the master of all knowledge, all intelligence, and all wisdom. There's also another significant meaning for the word, that he is the leader of all the Ganas and all that are celestial. They all follow him. He is also called Vinayaka. Now, what are some of the names of Lord Ganesha? I'm not going to point fingers. Let's start in the corner there. Names of Lord Ganesha. Don't Google it, eh? Any name of Lord Ganesha. Come on, anybody. Ganapati, extra bag of Persad for you tonight. Anybody? Siddhi Vinayaka. Gajanana. Any others? You have covered most of them. Lambod, yes. Vinayaka, correct pronunciation, means that he has no master above him. There is no one above him. He is first, Pratama Pujya. He is also called the Supreme Master. And he is beyond the mindless state, beyond the state. One who has a still mind cannot have any master. And without understanding this truth, we think of the physical form of Vinayaka, the physical form with the elephant tusk and a human body. We don't see him past that form. We just covered all of the important aspects that Ganapati worship has to be performed. He's also, somebody said it in the audience, Lambodhara, which means the guardian of wealth. Lakshmi Swarupa. Here, Mahalakshmi represents all the wealth and prosperity. And not only dhanam or money, which there's a separate deity for that called Dhanalakshmi, one of the 8 Ashtalakshmis, 8 forms of Lakshmi. But here, wealth means sukha and ananda, pleasure and bliss. What is the use of having all the other things in life when one has no pleasure and no bliss? Our Katha continues. Ganapati is the one who gives us spiritual potency, and endows us with supreme intelligence. These two are termed Siddhi, and what's the other one? Buddhi. You all know the mantra? Siddhi, Buddhi, what? Come on, Panta. Bhakti, Mukti, Pradayini, Mantra, Murti, Sadadini.
Mahalakshmi Namaste.
Jai Ho. Beautiful. Siddhi and Buddhi, according to our scriptures, are described as his two consorts. Siddhi and Buddhi. He is Adhipati, master of Siddhi, spiritual potency, and Buddhi, supreme intelligence, is regarded as their husband in mundane terms. Vinayaka has no desires, and hence there is no need for him to have any attachment. The adoration of Vinayaka as Pratama Vandana, first deity always to be saluted, has been mentioned in our Vedas. Ganapati Tattva finds a place in the Vedas and the Upanishads. They also make a reference to him as Gayatri. He is the one who installs purity in the body and fearlessness in the mind. It is said in the mantra, Tanno Danti Prachodayat. It gives importance to his tusk. Now, when we look at the tusk of this elephant, out of ignorance, some people sometimes they comment on a big animal in this primal form and deity, and how could one with such a huge form ride on what is his vahan, his vehicle? A mouse. Somebody say around. A mouse, right? The mouse is called Mushaka. Mushaka Vahana. Now, if we look into this mundane world, what does every computer need to function properly? Right? I'm just drawing an example. You need a mouse to function. Without the mouse, business bad. You have to learn to use your fingers. Right? So too, Mushaka, that mouse, is symbolic of the darkness of ignorance. That's why he rides on that mouse, to remove the darkness of ignorance. Devotees, while Lord Ganesha symbolizes the effulgence of wisdom and dispels this darkness of ignorance, symbolically he rides on that mouse to dispel that darkness. Now, some children especially, and some who are non-Hindus maybe, of different beliefs, they will ask the question, what is the reason for him having this elephant head? Now, we just went through the katha of Lord Shiva taking his head with the Trishul. We're not going to go into that. We listen to that almost in every Ganesha itself. But tonight, Gajanana is another appropriate name for Lord Ganesha. And the derivative meaning of Gajanana, Ga means Gamayam, which is gold. Ja means Janma, or birth. And Anana means the face. So, this indicates that Ganesha is not merely the one that has the face of an elephant, but the deity enables us to come face to face with God. In other words, he's the gatekeeper. Once we go before him, establish his presence and seek his blessings, Gajanan, the Vinayakas are remove of all obstacles. Vinayaka has the head of an elephant. No, do you know of a human being with a head of an elephant? No way in the world. Even if you Google it, you won't find it. He has the head of an elephant, but this has an inner significance. An elephant, when you think of an elephant, it's a symbol of might and magnitude. Elephants are huge. An elephant foot is larger than that of any other animal. And an elephant can make its way through the densest of jungles. If this is the case, then why do we call a lion the king of the jungle? An elephant always travels in a straight line. Why? Because of the size of the body. But symbolically, the reason he travels in a straight line is to teach mankind that once you walk that path of righteousness, and live a straight line, live a life that is flawless, following our scriptures and teachings, life will be good. You can move through any sort of obstacles. This is the purpose of that body of his. And incidentally, if you study an elephant, when the elephant comes upon a rock or a tree, what does he do? He or she. With that big tusk, he comes down and removes it. Jai Shri Ganesha. Again, any obstacles that we face in life, You place it before the feet of Lord Ganesha. Now don't go and make trouble and ask Lord Ganesha to remove your trouble. If you look fit, you look fit. No devotees. It is against the order of nature. How did Vinayaka acquire the elephant's head? We have covered that. The elephant's, the way the elephant thinks. The elephant was also used, I think, in the Second World War. In Asia, when the armies of the West had to cross bridges that were made of wood and steel, they would send the elephant. Why? The elephant, because of its senses, will detect whether there were explosives planted on that bridge or whether the bridge was strong enough to allow the troops to cross. That is the intelligence of the elephant. We were just in India a couple of months ago, in February, and we went to, in Sri Lanka, we went to an elephant sanctuary. And we stood there for more than 3 hours in the hot sun. Why? Because these eyes couldn't get enough of watching these beautiful animals created by Bhagwan in their natural habitat. Brothers and sisters, the elephant, as I explained, is highly intelligent, one of the most highly intelligent animals on this planet. It is also known for its fidelity and its gratitude. The elephant will never turn on its master. I repeat, the elephant will never turn on its master. Even in its last moments, if the elephant only hears the voice of its master, it will open its eyes. So faithful are these creatures. My dear brothers and sisters, the Ganapati principle, Gana means all creations. Ishta means the Lord of all creations. The primordial mantra we chanted earlier, Om. Every alphabet, every word contains this Om. As humans, we breathe 10,800 times in a 24-hour period. Thus, in 24 hours, we actually breathe in and out. In 21,600, out 21,000. In 21,600 times in and out combination. Each breath, we are saying, so hum, so hum. This is yoga, by the way. So hum means I and my Father are one. This is what we are saying. And this is why when we did the exercise earlier on, I asked you to focus on that breath. And if you do this at home, now, if you go back now and think of what you do in your spare time at home, the first thing comes to mind is what? Social media. I do it. I'm guilty of it. Social media. That's the first thing that comes to mind. But if we take 5 minutes, maybe even 10 minutes, all I'm asking you for maybe even 10 minutes a day, and sit in a corner, take off the TV, turn off all the music and all the noise, and sit in a quiet atmosphere, and just sit and meditate. Listen, all you have to do is to do your breath, in and out. Long and deep breaths. Fill the oxygen. Refresh the brain. And you close your eyes, you don't even have to chant anything. Just sit in silence and listen to the body. Reflect. That in itself is a healing. That in itself is a healing. Healing because what you are doing there, you are energizing your chakras. And if you master the chakras, then the 7 major chakras in this body, your body can begin to self-heal. You can cure yourself. Brothers and sisters, let us glorify Bhagwan Sri Ganesh again with this beautiful bhajan as I ask all of you to join and sing. Praise Bolo Gajanan Swami ki!